Coming up tonight on PS News, the key borrowing rate has raised, the January 6th attack on the Capitol, Mayor Eric Adams getting ready to resign, your very own PSTV Inside Look, and red campus chairs are all over campus. Plus sports, entertainment, and more. Stay tuned, Plattsburgh.
Good afternoon, Plattsburgh. I'm Sylvia Mania.
And I'm Molly Ryan. Welcome to PS News. A key borrowing rate for American consumers has climbed to a level we haven't seen in months. On Monday, the yield on the benchmark 10-year U.S. Treasury note broke 4% for the first time since August. According to the Trade Web, it went as high as 4.029% during the day. That extends a jump in the 10-year yield last week after a blowout in September job reports on Friday. The report led investors to adjust their expectations for how much the Federal Reserve will cut rates this year. Companies and everyday Americans are likely to feel pressure from these higher-for-longer rates. The 10-year yield tracks on the rate on things like mortgages, student loans, and car loans. The increase will leave consumers with higher costs to borrow for big-ticket purchases. The Justice Department report on the agency's handling of the January 6th attack on the Capitol likely won't be released until after the election. The department's Inspector General, Michael Horowitz, told a House subcommittee Wednesday that there is a draft for the report. However, Horowitz said he doubted there will be released in time for the November election. He went on to say that he hopes the report will be completed before the inauguration on January 20th. Horowitz also said a final version will have to go through a potentially lengthy classification review.
Another top aide to New York City Mayor Eric Adams is preparing to resign. According to a published report on Friday, First Deputy Mayor Sheena Wright will step down. However, not yet been officially announced. According to a new Marist poll, most New York City residents want Mayor Adams to resign following his federal indictment. It shows nearly 2/3 of New York City's residents who were polled think Mayor Adams should resign. If Adams does not resign, nearly 2 in 3 residents citywide want New York City Governor Kathy Hochul to take steps to remove Adams from office. Adams is facing 5 federal counts of bribery, corruption, wire fraud, and soliciting and accepting donations from foreign nationals. He pledged not guilty at his arraignment last week and has said he did nothing wrong. His next hearing is scheduled for November 1st.
It's 8th week of the fall 2024 semester. Hans interviewed PSTV's EP, Jack Burns, to see how the semester is going. Let's take a look.
With the new semester getting underway, it's time for PSTV to head back into action. PSTV is getting back in the swing of things as it gears up for another busy semester. Managers and crew members, both new and old, can't wait to start filming and producing shows again. I headed down to the PSTV studios to speak with new EP Jack Burns to find out what to expect from PSTV this semester.
We've all been working hard, all of our producers. We have Chris Speranos doing his evening show. That's going to be really fun. I'm really excited for that. It's a fully live production that we're working really hard to get on. I know he's been killing it for that. We have the Repeat Offenders with John Carduello and Leon Beneda. They're working hard day and day. They got auditions going on right now.
And with the slate of brand new shows to be excited for, there's a returning show you may be familiar with.
Andrew, Sauce and Simmered. If you know PSTV at all, you'll know Sauce and Simmered was my creation child a little bit, and he worked with me on that a lot, and he's kind of taking over the ranks for season 2. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
He then shared what he is most looking forward to this semester.
Again, the shows are really fun. Our production, I like to think, is kind of just elevating every semester, and I just feel like our production quality has been going up and up and up, and I'm super proud of everyone that we work with and everything. Definitely, we're focusing a lot more on productions and things like that, and it's a lot of fun to see us have a lot more of a creative outlet than I think we've ever had in PSTV.
So make sure you stay tuned, as new content will be coming out regularly on the Plattsburgh State TV YouTube page soon. You won't want to miss any of it. In Plattsburgh, Hans Hummerschlag, PS News.
If you have been walking around campus, you might have seen some new red chairs in front of our dorm halls. Desmond Novak is here to talk about this new addition to campus.
Students at SUNY Plattsburgh were met with a surprise when they arrived on campus this semester, as a new set of red Adirondack chairs were placed outside of each living hall, and with most of these chairs, a new fireplace. This was done by the school's campus housing department as well as the city's fire department in an effort to get students outside and interacting with one another. Zachary LePage, a community director in the housing department, believes the chairs are a nice addition to the campus.
Each residence hall got 10 red Adirondack chairs, and so far they've been really successful, in my opinion. A lot of students like to use them.
Having a fire pit on campus may draw concerns from both students and parents, but the Plattsburgh City Fire Department picked a stove that LePage says is safe for students who wish to participate.
We use the solo stove and the wood pellets so that the fire can't jump or really spread, and the solo stoves are almost completely smokeless, so when we burn the pellets just feed into the bottom of the pit, and the fire just keeps everybody warm.
In addition to the perks it brings to students, LePage also says the chairs and pits provide a good opportunity for community advocates on campus to connect with their residents, and believes these new additions to campus will further their purpose come wintertime.
So the fire pits have been a great way for our community advocates to connect with their residents. I know we've already had some s'mores programs out there, and we're really excited for the winter time when students will be able to get outside and enjoy the fire pits.
Students interested in using the fire pits can reach out to their CA on duty, who will give them the supplies necessary. From PS News, I'm Desmond Novak.
Coming up after the break, a look at your Plattsburgh weather with Marcel Gibbs. Stay tuned.
Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Marcel Gibbs. Let's take a look at your weather for the week. So we got lots of 50s to 60s. We're so close to those higher temperatures, I can feel it. We got 59 for Owl's Head, 59 for Vermontville, 60 for Dannemora, 61 for All Sable Forks, 59 for Plattsburgh. We're so close to breaking it. 58 for St. Albans City, and 58 for Wilson. Now let's take a look at your 5-day forecast. We got cloudy, some sun. I'll take anything I can get. So we got 60 for Thursday, partially sunny, mostly clouds, but don't worry, the sun makes a comeback on Friday with the temperature of 61. Sun stays around for Saturday, temperature goes up. I love to see it, love to see it. Temperature is 67 for Saturday, 70s for Sunday. Sun's taking a vacation, but don't worry, the temperature still keeps going right on up into next week. Monday, 73. Sun still hasn't made a comeback, but I'm loving the higher temperatures. Now back to the desk for your PS Entertainment update.
Hello, Plattsburgh. Now for your entertainment update. Let's get right into it. Eminem has a new name, Grandfather. The rapper announced his daughter, Haley Jade, is expecting her first child. He released the news in a music video for his song Temporary, featuring Skylar Grey. At one point, Haley Jade is seen giving her father a blue shirt that reads Grandpa on the back. The music video showcases a montage of home videos of Haley Jade and Eminem split with a footage from her recent wedding to husband Ever McClintock. Shortly after the release, she posted on Instagram that the baby is due next year. Haley Jade and McClintock got married in May. This is their first child.
Sean Diddy Combs' criminal sex trafficking case has been assigned to a new judge. On Thursday, a notice in the court docket indicted that federal case was reassigned to Judge Arun Subramanian. No explanation for the change was given. The case was first randomly assigned to Judge Andrew Carter. Judge Carter denied Combs' bond and ordered him detained in jail while awaiting trial. The judge said he could find no conditions that would make him comfortable releasing the music mogul in light of allegations of witness tampering and physical violence. Combs has appealed the decision. He is currently being held at Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York. Combs was arrested earlier this month and charged with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges.
Music enthusiasts and collectors will get a chance to own a piece of rock and roll history next month. The electric guitar that George Harrison played during the Beatles' early years will be up for bid at the annual Rock and Roll Music Auction in Nashville. The resonant Futurama played a crucial role in shaping the Beatles' sound and music history. Harrison purchased the guitar in 1959 from a music store in Liverpool, and it quickly became his go-to instrument. The guitar is now valued at up to $800,000. It's currently part of the exhibition at the Beatles Story Museum in Liverpool. From there, the guitar will make its way to the New York City for public viewing. Then head to Musicians Hall of Fame in Nashville for one final stop.
That's all we have for your entertainment update. Coming back after the break, we'll have Alex Duvall with your PS News Sports update. Stay with us, Plattsburgh.
Welcome back. I'm your sports anchor, Alex Duval. This week, the Mets clinched the NLDS for the play of the day. We'll go to the top of the ninth here between the Mets and the Brewers in a winner-take-all game. The Mets down 2-0 here as Pete Alonso barely sneaks that one over the fence. The Polar Bear strikes again. And with that 3-run bomb off Devin Williams, gives the Mets the lead and punches their ticket to the National League Divisional Series. What a shot by Pete Alonso. That again is the play of the day here at PS News. History was made at Sunday's preseason game between the LA Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. LeBron James and his son Bronny James became the first father-son duo to play together on an NBA team. It was only for about 4 minutes, but fans were delighted. The 20-year-old took the court with the name James Jr. on the back of his jersey. The younger James was selected by the Los Angeles Lakers 55th overall back in June at the 2024 NBA Draft. New England Patriots' Jabril Peppers appears in court in Quincy, Massachusetts Monday to face charges including strangulation and drug possession. Police announced Peppers' arrest Monday, saying they responded to a disturbance at a residential address early Sunday morning when a caller indicated that there was an altercation between two people. Peppers, who turned 29 on Friday, was charged with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, strangulation, and possession of a Class B substance believed to be cocaine. According to Braintree Police, the woman alleged that Peppers hit her, choked her at least 6 times, took off her clothing, and put her outside. Police also said Peppers shoved the woman to the ground, shoved her head into a wall, and put his hands around her neck to strangle her. Peppers answered the door shirtless, nodding his head and telling police, "I know what is going on," according to documents. He was arrested without incident. That's all I got for you here on Plattsburgh News Sports. And now back to the desk with Molly and Sylvia.
That's all we have tonight, Plattsburgh. Make sure to follow us on our socials, Plattsburgh State TV.
Have a good night, Plattsburgh.